You look like you enjoy cool bee facts, so let me introduce you to some really cool bees that I found out on a hike recently. These may look like ordinary honeybees, but this is actually a congregation of cellophane bees. It may look like a hive, but this is more like a bee neighborhood. Each bee seen here lives in its own isolated burrow where they rest and raise their young. Some species build their burrows in these tight congregations, which provide safety in numbers and close proximity to mating partners. In this section of the video, you can see a mating ball where several bees have come together to reproduce. What makes cellophane bees really cool though, is that they produce a natural, non-biodegradable plastic which they use to line their burrows to keep them waterproof and safe from mold. They start by lining their burrow with silk-like fibers, which are later coated with a natural plastic from an organ called the Dufour's gland, which results in a strong, fiberglass-like plastic coating which is waterproof, mold-resistant, and doesn't naturally biodegrade. Scientists are even studying the material as an alternative to currently available commercial plastics and investigating whether there are microorganisms capable of breaking down the material so that it can be an environmentally friendly alternative to currently available plastics. There are over 470 species of cellophane bees in the family Colletes, and they are found on nearly every continent in the world except for Antarctica, Australia, Madagascar, and Southeast Asia. While they look like typical honeybees, they are far more docile. They don't have alarm pheromones like honeybees do, and they don't have a strong nest guarding instinct like honeybees. I knelt amongst this congregation for several minutes, and they acted like they didn't know I was there. They do have a stinger, and are capable of stinging, but they'll generally only sting if they're in imminent danger, like being stepped on barefoot or squished. As long as you're respectful of them and their burrows, they are very unlikely to harm you. If you'd like to find cellophane bees, look for burrows and mounds of sand in areas with soft, sandy soils. Their burrows are usually about the width of your pinky finger. If you find a burrow, spend a few minutes watching it. You'll likely see a bee leaving from or returning to the burrow. If no bee emerges, look nearby for other burrows. Where there's one, there are often more.